The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to conduct an independent samples t-test in SPSS. In this data set we have a column for participant, a column for team, and a column for profanity. Team will be our independent variable. It has two levels which are independent. A participant is either a fan of the Cowboys or a fan of the Giants, and the number of profane words that they use during a sportscast is recorded as our dependent variable. To do the independent samples t-test to see if there is a significant difference in the population based on these samples, we go to Analyze, Compare Means, Independent Samples t-test. We enter in our dependent variable, which here is profanity, into the test variables box. We enter in our independent variable, which is team, into the grouping variable box. We click on Define Groups and we enter the numbers that we used when we set up the data set to represent those levels of the independent variable. We click Continue and then run the analysis. In the output we will see descriptive statistics, which will tell us the number of people in each group. So we see we have a sample of 12 Dallas Cowboys fans and 8 Giants fans. We see the mean, so it was 4.75 for Cowboys and 8.25 for Giants, suggesting more profanity among Giants fans than Cowboys fans. And we see the standard deviations of the two groups and the standard error of the mean of the two groups. In the independent samples test table, we see on the left hand side a test of the homogeneity of variance assumption. This is the assumption that our variances in the population are equal. We do not see a lot of evidence to suggest that they are extremely dissimilar, so we can go ahead and analyze the t-test with equal variances assumed. The results of the t-test are on the right here. We see our observed t, the degrees of freedom, the significance value, the difference between the means, the standard error of the difference, and the 95% confidence interval of the difference. Interpreting these results, we would say if our alpha is 0.05 two-tailed, we would reject the null hypothesis that there are no differences in the number of profane words used during a sportscast by a Cowboys versus a Giants fan, and we would conclude that since this is less than our decision rule of alpha 0.05, we would conclude that there is a significant difference such that the Giants fans cursed a bit more than the Cowboys fans.